Hello good people. Welcome to my channel Desi Canadian Guy. Today I will talk about 5 in-demand jobs in Canada. The so-called new normal has drastically changed the business landscape. Due to physical distancing regulations and other measures implemented to fight COVID-19, some businesses have had to scale down their operations. Some even had to close down completely. Industries that primarily rely on close contact, such as travel and events, will likely recover more slowly. On the other hand, many businesses that remain up and running have adopted a full or partial work-from-home arrangement. In short, the current and post-COVID economy is and will be drastically different. In turn, this could affect the kinds of in-demand jobs today and in the future. Even now, many internet-based or internet-related jobs are experiencing an upsurge. Guys, now I'm going to discuss top 5 in-demand jobs in Canada. So number 1 is digital marketer. As earlier mentioned, digital jobs are some of the most in-demand and stable jobs in the new normal. Such jobs include those in digital marketing, which generally refers to advertising delivered through websites, social media sites, search engines, mobile applications, and email. Indeed, traditional or offline methods of advertising such as billboards or posters are not as effective during a quarantine period. After all, the cost alone won't justify the level of exposure if people are just staying at home. Thus, many companies are looking for skilled digital marketers to boost their marketing efforts. Do note that you don't have to be an expert at every platform, because they all have certain nuances that don't apply to the others. However, it pays to at least have a basic knowledge of each platform so that you can optimize your campaigns. You should also remember that the digital landscape changes quickly, so you have to make sure that you keep up with the latest updates. At the very least, you should be updated with the latest algorithm changes of social media platforms and search engines. For those with experience in traditional marketing, you can find courses online to become a certified digital marketer. Other important skills include copywriting, design, and data analysis. Next one is graphic designer. Graphic designers are expected to create visual concepts to communicate ideas that inform or captivate the audience. Thus, graphic designers are also called communication designers. The job is in high demand ever since, particularly in the freelancing economy, especially because every company is in need for communication design. Digital marketing alone has a lot of need for graphic design, including social media posts, infographics, and banner ads. What's great about being a graphic designer is that it's relatively easy to find clients both locally and abroad. In addition, as long as you're patient with networking, you can build a rather sizable clientele by freelancing. To be a graphic designer, you need to be proficient with design and photo editing software such as Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator. You should also be knowledgeable about typography, design principles, branding, and ideation. Number 3 is software developer. As technology continues to evolve, people also continue to look for ways in which technology can be applied to make life more convenient, comfortable, and enjoyable. One way to do this is to develop software. There are 2 kinds that people commonly encounter every day: system software and application software. System software manages the behavior of the hardware, allowing you to use the computer's functionalities. Examples of system software include operating systems, device drivers, and utility software such as antivirus and compression tools. It's no wonder why software developer jobs continue to be in demand, as well as command a high salary. The more experienced you are, the higher the pay. Some of the necessary skills in order to become a software developer include writing, testing, editing, and debugging. A few languages you need to learn include C++, Python, Java, and SQL. Number 4 is healthcare-related jobs. Even before COVID-19 struck, there has always been a high demand for healthcare practitioners. In particular, there are always openings for hospital and company nurses, physical therapists, and clinicians, among other positions. The concept of team-based healthcare is also gaining ground, which further drives up the demand for competent professionals. The increasing popularity of telemedicine has also created more jobs for healthcare practitioners. After all, COVID is not the only healthcare concern of Filipinos. Pharmacists are also in high demand. After all, drugstores and pharmacies are among those classified as essential businesses. In addition, people have become more health conscious. Thus, there's a continuing need for licensed pharmacists and pharmacy assistants who can provide advice and recommendations, especially about health supplements and over-the-counter medicines. Number 5 is data development engineer. If you've been around the internet for a while, you've probably come across the term big data. In essence, big data is simply the large volume of low-density but complex data sets from various sources. Once properly sorted and analyzed, the data becomes valuable, especially in solving business problems. An organization can also use it to develop new products or create a more streamlined workflow. Indeed, with the intrinsic value of big data, it can be considered part of a business's capital. Big data can be used across several industries, provided that there are competent engineers working to make sense of the data. The key responsibilities of data development engineers include data analysis and data manipulation. For work qualifications, you need to be knowledgeable about SQL, Hadoop processing, data mining, and machine learning. You can expect that this job will continue to be in demand post-COVID, especially as companies continue to deal with larger volumes of data.